All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. Coming to you live this Thursday morning, July, well, probably know that, July 8th. Man, time just absolutely flies. We're going straight to the charts today. Not too many announcements. And all right, everything was muted. Everything is good. Let's go to screen share. We had an awesome, it was short, but it was a great private Q&A. Shout out to my friend Mark, who asked a couple of really good questions. And I'm going to briefly follow up on them, but please watch the private Q&A that is going to be published this weekend. I'll probably do one more tomorrow. So those that are in the private Q&A could go ahead and join. So as we talked about yesterday, so I have not looked at the quarterly chart at all, okay? So that was one of the things that was mentioned yesterday in the private Q&A for me to take a look at the quarterly chart. And as you guys can see in the quarterly chart, we are now working on our second quarter of red candles. And that is the big dilemma that people are concerned about. And my only answer to this is that on the quarterly chart, I know there's not that much data, but I'm going to trust the MRI on this one. The MRI got us called the top, not perfectly back in 2013, but good enough. And it called it perfectly last time. So right now, I believe that this quarter will end as a green candle. I still believe that we will bottom very, very soon and reverse the fate of Bitcoin. And by the time this quarter ends, we should be somewhere, in the $40,000, $50,000 range with a shot at 100K by the end of the fourth quarter of the year. So I'm not going to panic quite yet on the quarterly chart. Since I have the long-term view, let's look at the monthly chart. The monthly chart is a little bit concerning. As you can see that we have not yet broken the lows of last month or even the lows of the month before. I believe we can break those lows. What's the probability we come down to the moving average of 22,500? It's possible. It's actually possible for a quick wick. But then I believe that fate will reverse the trend. The weekly chart. Weekly chart's looking bad. Very bad. You can see the CMF cross into negative territory. You can see the MACD is trending down horrendously and is about to cross the zero line, which is also bad. You can see the RSI on a downward trend to new lows. And if it reaches the oversold area, that would be the perfect buying opportunity. And I believe one more capitulation down into the mid-20s is enough to cause that. The candle itself looks very, very bad. As you can see, we are currently working on a new weekly low close. And a new weekly low close is a problem. Also, I don't believe this moving average, this 50-period weekly moving average is going to support Bitcoin again. I think you only get one shot at this. And coming back to it, it'll probably support it this week, but probably not next week. And next week, I'm anticipating a full breakdown of this moving average. Now, of course, I have no idea what's actually going to happen next week. So all I have to go by is the current price of Bitcoin. Let's go to the daily chart. Well, as you guys know, I have been looking at this channel as just a short-term bounce before the capitulation stage to end the mini bear that is taking place this summer or started, back in April, May. So this is finally moving on schedule. I really want to see this capitulation take place further down the line. I'm going to leave it here for now, but I would love to have this happen on an MRI buy, which means not this week, but around the end of next week or around this time a week from today. That would be my absolute perfect capitulation. It would come around July 16th or 17th, and that's where I would love to buy that perfect dip. Four-hour chart, I don't believe this is all that interesting. Let's see what the MRI says. Yep, 4-hour chart is not that interesting other than breaking the MRI support line, which means we're probably looking at more downside. The 1-hour chart is also not that interesting. I think I don't really care for these short-term time frames. I really don't. Waiting on the MRI. Oh, I don't know why it's not loading. Let's reload it. Wait. Yeah, not interesting. So let's not care about that. I don't want to spend too much time on these videos. I want to focus on, I want to keep these public videos short, and then we'll do more stuff on private Q&As. GBTC should be trading. Probably not very well. Yep. Not well at all. You can see the GBTC premium has come down, and there is a locking period ending. So, man, GBTC may not do all that well. I think this is where it crossed that zero line. Nope, a little higher, a little higher, a little higher, maybe like there. Nope, a little higher. I should do it this way. A little lower. Right there, right around there. That's where GBTC crossed the zero line. Until we cross it back up, I don't really expect much from this asset. But I have some fiat ready to go into GBTC. Bitcoin dominance, bouncing back a day too late, but let's see how that goes. As you guys know, I am bullish on gold ever slightly, though this is oil. No, this is gold. I'm bullish on gold. I think if gold can break this prior swing high, it's going to really take off to the upside. I am no longer all that bullish on oil because of the monthly MRI top, and the monthly MRI top has been fairly legit. I'm not sure what that thing is. How about the weekly chart? The weekly chart is still fairly bullish, but the monthly is getting in the way a little bit. I'm gonna get rid of that. And the daily is on a bit of a pullback. So let's wait and see what happens. S&P. Oh, I was looking at the 10-minute chart this morning. Yeah, I was curious what's going on with the S&P. Bit of a scare today with the jobs report. It's so funny on the political side. So Republicans, I just saw the headline. Republicans want to open the border up, which is something they were not interested in doing when they were in power. And the Democrats wanted to open the border up. But now the Democrats want to keep the border closed. And Republicans want to open the border up. And the reason for the Republicans opening the border up is because there's a job shortage in the U.S. There's not enough people. There's not like businesses can't find workers. And the reason that happens is because the government is paying people not to work. So it's like the most insane political social dynamic right now, and the U.S. is just a disaster. But I don't want to talk all that much shit about the U.S. in that the U.S. is one of the only countries where you can actually walk around the streets without a mask, and businesses are open and you don't have a lockdown. So I would, you know, like I don't know what I would do if I was in Australia or Canada or like many other parts of the world. So, but it's just that the politics is insane. All right, that is it. I'm gonna look at a stock because I know actually a couple of my friends got into a couple of stocks. So let me see, and then we're gonna end the show there pretty much. Let's see. So I'm still borderline bullish here. The red star just went away, and so I like. So this is eBay, and they had a good entry. Green star, MRI was used, breaking the prior swing high. Didn't quite make it to an MRI sell, which sucks, but I'm still a little bit bullish here. I'm still bullish. The trader can't lose any money at this point, and I'm still bullish. Well, it can on a giant down gap, but. And I'm going to glance at two more. CMG, Chipotle. So this was a short, which they did right off the MRI and extension C. Nice trade, guys. I'd hold the short. And the other short that was done, I haven't seen these charts yet. NVIDIA, I believe also off the MRI. Whoa, that was beautiful. Good job. I hope they're watching. If not, I'll tell them after the stream. Whoa, beautiful trade. Sure, they showed us yesterday. Whoa, nice. Nice. I don't know if this was it. Was this in our alerts? Got like an alerts Telegram group. But it's like impossible to catch everything. Yeah, NVIDIA. Yeah. We did. Huh. Nice too. So here, I can't show it because I can't like drag pictures from the Telegram thing. Yeah. We sent out an alert yesterday on NVIDIA, an MRI top on NVIDIA. Well, we don't say whether to go long or short. We just say, hey, there is an MRI top on NVIDIA. We did it right in the middle of this candle yesterday. Beautiful short play. I'm impressed. All right, I'll take a look at JMIA. Last time we looked at it from a bearish perspective, and it certainly is bearish. It was doing beautifully with the MRI. Perfect buy, perfect sell, perfect buy. Got rejected at the moving average. Got a sell indication on the red star. Normally, this is a short, but this time I would have waited till the next day. The break of prior swing low, the break of MRI support, and down we go. So I am certainly bearish on this asset. All right, guys, those interested in technical analysis, you can check out the free section on vays.com, learn trading. This is the MRI page right there. There's also on-demand videos, which are reasonably priced. I strongly recommend buying both of them together. That's why the price is so discounted, because you have to learn risk management. And of course, the private Q&A, which is now available for registration. Please read this entire page before signing up. Now I have it set to a quarterly sign up, and we will see what happens next year. So this is where we dig a little more into these assets. You can check out my calendar. I am heading to a couple of conferences. I have to add one more. There's a couple in Miami, and of course, I'll be in Mexico, and then I'll be in Texas, and then there is a bunch in October. There's actually more in October. I'm now speaking at another one in October. I need to add it to the calendar. And of course, the financial summit as well. And you can click on these things and you can go to their, respective domains. So the financial summit is going to take place in Dubai. And we are so close to announcing this. We're going to announce it, but tickets may not go on sale until next month because we still have to figure a couple of things out. But we will potentially announce this next week so that you don't make any plans for the end of October in Dubai, where we're going to do Understanding Bitcoin, and then tickets will go on sale shortly after. So keep that in mind as well. Unconfiscatable is until next year. All right, guys, the mempool is totally empty, which is great. I hope you guys caught the law show yesterday. We need to bring those back. The news show hasn't happened in a while. The Monero people are very mad at me right now for the Monero crypto scam episode, and all of that is on the YouTube channel. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I remain of the belief that a drop is coming. I wanted to spend a little more time talking about something we talked about in a private Q&A yesterday, but I'm running out of time today. So please check out that private Q&A over the weekend. We had a great discussion on when the market can bounce. All right. Thank you, guys. See you all on the next one.